Hello and welcome to a Three's Company video on the Lord of the Rings, the card game. Liam and I are here tonight, or this morning, playing the Aldburg Plot. You ready for this, Liam?
I am very excited. I have not played this quest yet. I'm looking forward to it. I think you might have played it once or twice.
This quest will play you.
Great.
It's an interesting quest. Lots going on. I'll see if I can manage the encounter deck okay. It's interesting. You're trying to figure out a plot. There's a bunch of clue objectives hidden away in different corners of the quest, and a lot of branching paths you can take. It's very replayable. And I find it pretty hard to. I've lost quite a few times, so we'll see. But we're playing good decks. What deck you got there?
I am playing a deck that I played, I think, on the last video actually. So this will be the second time that I've played it, but I enjoyed it and it was pretty straightforward, which is what I feel like I kind of need this morning. But it's a deck that is a Gondor deck, and it just swarms the board with lots of allies. It's a deck that Chad made. I think in the description, I haven't got the description up, but I think there was another person that maybe made it and he sort of amended it slightly. Um, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's a good fun deck, and it seemed to it swarmed pretty hard, which was fun, and yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it a second time. It was pretty straightforward. Just obviously keep lots of money in your Gondor heroes and get as many allies out as you can. So that will be the objective.
Nice. Got some healing in there and some Osphia cards. And Ingold has been pretty helpful, hasn't he, for that deck?
Yeah, he has the extra sort of card a turn when you play your ally is really nice. Just keeps it ticking over. I think the last time we played, I did sort of stall out a little bit, but that was mainly due to the quest, I think, rather than the deck. There was like a period of time where we couldn't draw cards, and
Right.
it kind of stalled out as a result of that. I just couldn't seem to draw a Gondor ally as well when I was just drawing one card. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes this time around. What are you playing?
I'm playing this Rohan deck that I think you played at the Epic Helm's Deep a couple weeks back. Uh, just a couple tweaks, but again, featuring one of the big ALEP, Long Extended Party heroes, Thengel. This is doubling down on the Rohan discard archetype. Theodred, Theod, and Thingol, and a bunch of allies. A couple of key helpful attachments, and Gandalf to keep my threat low. Really enjoy this deck between Horn of the Mark and Thingol and Gamlane. You can get that little cycle going, and it's pretty fun. Lots of allies like yours. So hopefully, we'll swarm the board and use the combined power of the armies of Rohan and Gondor to figure out this little plot.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be nice, right? Riding through. We'll see if that happens or not. What's your opening hand like? I think I can see your
I
hand.
haven't drawn it yet, so let
No.
me shuffle and draw six. Ooh,
Ooh, that's not a bad hand.
yeah, I like that pretty well. I got a sneak attack Gandalf, so I can get some early cards or some threat reduction right away. I got Gamleen. I wish I had a cheapo ally, but I also have Goothwine too, and Elfhelm. So I could cycle Elfhelm every turn. That'd be kind of entertaining. I'll keep that. How about you?
Um, I've got a few cheap allies. I've got the Herald, which I'm finding difficult to play in multiplayer,
Yeah, Doom
and
too.
yeah, it's tricky, isn't it?
I'll
But
swallow
he's
it
one of
if you'll, or I'll tolerate it if you'll put that healer into play with
Well,
it.
yeah. So it's not terrible because then obviously he can help us. He can help everybody out, which is nice. I think he's one of the few ways that the healer can come in as well.
Yeah.
It's really nice to see visionary leadership in the opening hand. That's obviously awesome, and it will get better. Um, I'm kind of sad not to see Steward of Gondor,
Hmm.
or any sort of apart from the Squire, any sort of resource generation. So it's a bit of a tricky one. I think strength of arms is a bit too early to see it as well. I'm pretty tempted to take a mulligan, to be honest. Although visionary leadership is making me pause slightly.
We don't need a
um,
whole lot of willpower turn one, I happen to know, so I'm pulling for
okay,
the Shift M.
let's do it. Shift M. Hey,
Oh,
there
look
we
at
go.
that.
Steward, yeah, nice. Steward of Gondor. We can do a bit of maybe a very good tale. And we can still get out a healer. That's
Yeah, look
pretty
at
nice.
that.
And then sneak attack Gandalf, that's a much better hand. Happy to see that.
Nice.
We've both got sneak attack Gandalf, actually. That's quite interesting.
Gandalf here and Gandalf there. All right, so let's check out the quest here. Let's see what we've got for setup. Do you want to read the flavor text and I'll read the setup?
Sure. So, with the knowledge that a faction of rebels has taken up resistance in Aldburg, Aldwulf entreats you to root them out. Who's that? I've not heard of him
I
before.
guess we have to read the story text on the other cards to figure that. I just put them all on the victory display.
There's a lot of text there. I might skip that one.
Everybody
But
moot. Someday I will.
yeah.
All right, our setup is set each encounter side quest, each copy of Town Guard, each copy of Dunland Enemy Agent aside out of play. Set each double-sided encounter card aside out of play. Clue side face down. That's all this stuff on the right-hand side. Add Garrison Barracks and the Horse's Tail to the staging area. These are key locations we're going to go to start our investigation. X threat, where X is twice the number of clues controlled by the player, so they're actually 0 at the beginning. Search encounter deck and for an enemy and edit staging area. 2 if there's 3 or more players. Shuffle encounter deck. I chose the lamest guy with the potential to surge. I hope that sounds good to you, but
Yeah,
definitely the easiest choice. And so we only have 1 threat in the staging area. Turn it over and it said, "Oh, you're up for story text."
where to begin the hunt? Will you seek help of the town guards or investigate the criminal underworld at a seedy tavern?
Enemies cannot be optionally engaged. Forced at the end of the round, raise each player's threat by 1. I don't like that.
No,
If we
that's not
control
horrible.
1 or more clues, advance to the next stage. So we just gotta find 1 clue.
Okay, so grab 1 clue. We've got a 1 enemy and 2 locations. The enemy seems sort of a bit mediocre. He's not super threatening, although he has got 3 attack and effectively 5 defense. Those locations, they've got travel effects.
We shuffle
Garrison.
these enemies into the encounter deck. It's not a bad travel effect, but it does
Okay.
affect the quest later.
I believe that was happening in the first one as well, wasn't there? There was like just Garrison and Dunland enemies, wasn't there? Or like separate things that were getting shuffled in.
Maybe.
Oh no, I think I have played this quest with you then.
Maybe we have.
You and Ryan, yeah. This is ringing some bells, you know. Cool.
Let's see if we can make it through.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, I'll go ahead and start my planning phase. If we're all set, I'm just going to play Gimli. I guess we should push Control N. Or Shift N. And make sure not to push Control. C-Stan said if you push like Control Shift. So what exactly did you push?
Shift N.
That's all?
Yeah, I thought that was all.
Because it started a new turn for me.
I was pretty sure that's all I pressed, but maybe we'll test that again
Yeah.
at the start of the next round.
So I just reduced my threat and resource and card back again. So I'll pay for gambling, and I drew another Gandalf.
Really nice. There's a lot of Gandalfs kicking around.
Yeah, that's it for me. How about you? You're gonna have a bigger turn, I bet.
Yeah, so I'm going to pop Steward of Gondor on Ingold, and I'm going to exhaust it for 2 resources.
Don't forget to put those
Then,
2 resources down. Oh, you already did. Never mind.
Oh, that's true, actually. Denethor. Denethor basically pays for Steward of Gondor, so that's all good. Next, I think I am going to go for... I'm going to go for Doom 2, get a healer out. Sorry. 1, 2. It's a hard card to play in multiplayer, isn't it, the Herald?
A little bit.
And now beginning to swarm. So let's keep swarming with a very good tail. So we will exhaust, and we will discard 5 cards. Ooh. 4, 5. Okay, so I think Morwen is really...
I have her in my deck, so if you don't take her, I can pull her pretty
Yeah.
easily.
Okay, in that case, I'll go for the soldier and I'll go for the Rammus Lookout, and I'll discard everything else.
And the soldier will let you draw another card.
Yes, and then I'll use Ingold as well at this point. Right, I'll do the soldier first. We'll do the soldier first. So look at top 5. So one of these allies gets to come into my hand, and I've got the choice of Faramir and
Tasty.
Bor the Fearless. While your threat is 40 or higher, he gets +2 attack and does not exhaust a quest. Wow, he's pretty cool actually. But my threat's not going to be 40 for a little while, so probably leave that one unless I play a whole bunch more Doomday and a White Tower Watchman. I think I'll take Faramir, to be honest. White Tower Watchman is pretty tempting. There's 2 of them there, but Faramir is Faramir, so we'll take him. And then at this point, I'll trigger in gold and I'll pay the money to.
I think you still need to pay for the Herald of Venorian,
Yeah,
too.
I was just thinking that. We'll pay for it using in gold's money. Or visionary leadership, that's pretty tidy.
Oh, nice.
We will just play that straight away. Whilst there's at least 1 resource in its resource pool, you get +1. We're going to pop that on in gold as well. Is that actually, to be honest, I might as well just pop it on Boromir, because then that's nice and easy to remember. Boromir has resources, +1 attack, +1 willpower, and then that's it. Out of money, 4 allies, 2 very good attachments. I feel like this is a really good start for this deck.
12 cost of stuff in play, turn 1.
Yeah, not bad, eh?
Not too shabby.
Not bad, not too shabby. Let's do some questions. So I will quest for...
We don't need to go crazy here because we don't need any progress on this quest,
No,
and there's only 1 threat. But
just need clues, right?
yeah.
And it's Q, isn't it, that will add then to the quest.
Yeah.
So I'll quest with Ingold and I'll quest with the Rammus Lookout. That puts 4 in for me, and you're going for 3.
Should be
I
enough.
think that's probably enough, yeah.
Hopefully. I have a test of will already. Here we go. A recreant rider. When he enters the staging area, makes an immediate attack against the first player. That's me. Discard a resource from a hero you control. Rude. And your card, Decrepit Hovel. This was annoying. Ally resource cost must be paid from a single hero's resource pool.
That is annoying. Okay, we did alright there.
Yep, made 2 useless progress.
We could go to the Decrepit Hovel, but it is only 1 threat. But the other ones are
annoying.
0 anyway. Yeah, the others are 0 anyway, so we might as well.
We do have to go to these eventually, but I vote for the hovel this turn.
Agreed.
And then we have 2 enemies, and they're both coming down.
Do you have a preference? I think
I'd rather take the weaker one, personally.
yeah, go for it. I'll take the other guy.
shadow cards, and now I'm thinking to do a Gandalf,
Oh, nice. A little sneak attack Gandalf.
but I might lower my threat with it because I've been playing this a couple times. It seems like I always struggled with threat, but then I'm not gonna
Yeah.
kill him either, so kind of lame anyway. Cut it.
Yeah,
Or I could
but
just kill him too. That would be nice.
you do have two Gandalfs though, so maybe you could get away with not using the threat reduction.
That's
You
true.
effectively get to play him 3 times, but it's gonna be quite expensive.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a different direction. I'm gonna play him to defend, and I'm gonna actually draw cards.
The classic Gandalf.
Yeah. Greedy. Test of will, astonishing speed, deep bowman. Not very good, not what I wanted. Oh well. Now I could be dangerous and defend with gambling, or I could defend with Gandalf and put a damage on it. I'm gonna go with gambling, please, no shadow card. Good. If the attacking enemy is in the staging area, it makes additional attack after this one. It does not take 1 damage.
Cool. I will defend with Denethor.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Guess what happens now?
he returns to the staging area and he makes an immediate attack against you. Wow, that's harsh.
I guess
Um,
I'll be using Gandalf for that.
I could, yeah.
If he's in the
Oh no,
staging area, he makes an immediate attack after this one. Get out of my face!
oh my god, this guy's this guy's going
Undefended.
off.
Ow. Hate that guy.
Wow, that was a pretty rough little like he was riding around like a nutter then.
Oof, that was rough.
That's tough, and now he's stuck there as well with 3 threat. That's really rough. That's quite a cool little like combo though.
Shooting his arrows over and over. Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, right, riding around on his horse. I can't obviously do any damage. I guess you can't either.
Right now.
We'll test our theory then. What do you reckon? So Shift N, you reckon?
Try it.
You definitely sure it's not Control Shift N?
C-Stan said Control Shift N would do everybody, or
So
Alt Shift N or something crazy. But
so
just
if I
try.
did Control, I'll just try just Shift N. See, that did you as well. I
Yep.
definitely am not pressing Control.
Are you on an Apple or something crazy?
No,
Alright.
weird.
Don't know.
Maybe I got
That's
the
fine.
cat.
It worked though. So that's
Yeah, well, though, yeah. You're not going to complain, right?
We do have to raise our threat by additional point from the forced effect on the stage one.
Cool. Oh, I drew another Gandalf as well. Gandalf is very much going to be involved, I feel.
Goodness.
Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of money making for obvious reasons. And then I think I could spend all my money and play Gandalf or Faramir, but I think instead I'm just going to put another Ramus. Look out for 2, and then draw a card with Ingold. Ancestral Armor, that's nice for Denethor eventually.
You could use the threat of the resource for
Yeah,
Ingo.
just deciding. I'm thinking no one's really getting any benefit for everyone having money on at the moment. It's just Boromir that needs to have money, so I am going to take 1 off
Actually, you
Ingold.
will. These Ramos lookouts can quest for without exhausting and +1 if everybody has money.
But
But if you
who's
play
going?
Sneak Attack Gandalf, you won't have it anyway. So
Yeah, I don't think I think I don't really want to like jack my threat too much. I think I'm happy to lose 2 quests. There's not loads in the staging area, so yeah, I'm gonna do this and leave it at that.
I have tons of cards, but none of the allies that I really want.
What
It's
allies are you looking for?
frustrating. Some of the lame. Well, Hama would be great for a defender. I could use as gambling, or the horse breaker, I think, that you can ready a hero with. That
Mm.
combined with gambling is super helpful. But I'll play a Deeping Bowman for only one. And that is it. I guess I could play Silver Lamp as well. It's not going to make much difference right now. So I won't. Okay. That's it for me. Pretty pathetic.
A tester wheel might be useful.
Yeah. Questing for measly 4.
And then I get 2 more quests due to my visionary
If you
leadership.
push 5, well, on the upper half of the card, it'll boost their willpower.
Oh, okay.
There you go. And then that'll automatic calculate it, which is pretty cool.
That is very cool. Did that add it to the... If I stack the cards to... Oh, yeah, that's sweet. Okay,
There you
awesome.
go. Yep.
I'll drop it by 2. So that's me questing for 7 currently. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hmm. Oh, yeah, and then I do have a Warden of Healing for you as well, if you need it at some
Yeah.
point. We'll remember to do that this turn. I don't know if it's worth doing it like before. Is there a chance that Theodred could die from a quest card?
I don't know, but I have gambling you could heal too if you don't mind. That would put me
Yeah,
a little more at
let's
ease.
let's do that now.
Thanks.
So there's your healing. Um, so this puts us on +9. I feel pretty good about that. So maybe just leave it at that.
Okay. All right, here's your card then. Misty Street.
When revealed, discard all attachments and tokens from the highest cost ally. Can't do that.
But you still have to do the rest of it. But at least all your allies are 2 cost.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick probably the Herald. Yeah,
Seems good. And he just comes back if we explore it. That's good.
cool.
And not an enemy, not an enemy, not an enemy. Ew.
Doom.
Doom 1. Ick. Abandoned Mill. Immune. After Abandoned Mill leaves play as an explored location, discard cards from the counter deck until the enemy is discarded. Add that enemy to the station area. 4 threat.
Okay.
We make 3 progress though, and that's enough to get the decrepit hovel out of here.
That's good. And then do we want to start progressing on the main quest by going to the one of the 2 places, or do we want to get rid of one of these? I mean, the abandoned mill is horrible, isn't it? Like 4 threat, but it's only 1
But you have so much willpower
progress.
coming up here with your.
Yeah, that's true.
Either way, the worst part about this stage is we get this extra threat every turn. So I'm probably be happy moving on pretty quick. So I would vote for one of these objective
Yeah, all right, sounds
locations.
good.
Barracks or Horse's Tail?
I feel like so it's either garrison or Dunland enemies. I think last time we went garrison, so maybe we tried Dunland. I think.
That's good. So I'll shuffle them into the encounter deck. Yeah, travel effects. Shuffle all set aside done the enemies into the counter deck. When it's explored, flip it over and reveal it. All right. Are you willing to? Oh yeah, you'll take this recreant rider since he can't be optionally engaged. You have to take him.
Cool.
Hopefully, he doesn't go hog wild again.
Yeah. Chill out a little bit, mate. Oh, I somehow have the Misty Steps as well.
Whoops, sorry.
Okay, so I'm going to defend this with Den of War.
Uh-oh.
That's a not. Oh.
Discard a
Oh.
non-clue attachment you control.
Oh. This is a tough choice, really.
Yeah, it is.
Um, I'm thinking I would not normally do it, but I'm thinking maybe Steward, although my hand is incredibly expensive. Um, but Visionary Leadership is helping us so much that I think it's going to have to be Steward.
Yeah,
And
I think you're right.
I do have some Gandalf, so maybe I can
Draw into
maybe
something.
draw into something. Yeah, so that really sucks though. But yeah, bye bye Steward. Ouch.
Yeah. I'm gonna defend with Thingol. Return attack enemy to the station after this attack. What a pill.
Oh, it's lucky that wasn't the other way around though.
Yeah.
And then for my guy, he's got 3 defense and 3 hit
I'm
points.
gonna discard this guy to give him 0 defense. How about that?
Oh, lovely. In that case, that's nice and easy. It'll just be Boromir beating him. How do I add attack? Is there so 5 added willpower? Is there one for attack?
There is. Excuse me. 6.
Who would have thought it? 6. Nice.
And I use Thingol's ability to fetch a ally from the top 5 of my deck, exhausted, and I found Escort from Edoras. And I brought this Deeping Bowman back to my hand with Gemling.
Lovely.
Kill that dude?
Nice. And he is dead. Boromir slayed him.
Nice.
I'm almost tempted to do. Nah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm good. Just for the cards, but I'll do it next turn if I need to. Should we try Shift N?
Yep, but raise your threat by 1 first from the quest effect. And then go ahead, try Shift N. Yours seems to be more enthusiastic. Yep.
Oh, good for you as well. Nice. Okay, you're player 1.
Okay. I'm gonna play this lamp. And I guess I'll play the Deeping Bowman again for 1 and a West Road Traveler for 2.
Nice.
I still have a Test of Will ready. How about you?
I would love to play like Ancestral Armor. That'd be really nice. Faramir would be probably not like super great at this point, but I mean, you never say no to a Faramir. But my lack of money is making me pause. So I think I could just play the Rammus Sentry
Seems good.
and still keep a resource on everyone,
He's
which would
3
be nice.
attack now. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty tidy, isn't it? He's a big boy now. And I'll draw a card. Wow, there's
Wow, you are
definitely
Gandalfed up.
yeah, there's going to be some Gandalfs involved in this quest, that's for sure. Whether to pay the resource or take it, I think because of the amount of sheer Gandalfs that will be coming down. And I'd like to keep 1 resource and everything, so I will go for the Doomed.
All right. We got a lot of threat to deal with this turn, don't we? Although you could sneak it in Gandalf in. No, this doesn't really help.
Well, and blow that guy up as possible.
That's not helpful, is it?
No, probably not. I could sneak him in just to help his quest, to see how much quest we can get down. Do you want some more healing as well for Theodred?
He'll be okay this turn. Let's see if we get any more direct damage or combat damage before we commit to our healer.
Cool.
We're up 11 already. Wow.
It's not bad. Maybe we hold the Gandalf, perhaps.
Your Rammus lookouts are actually questing for +2 now.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's well tidy.
Questing for 3.
And not exhausting to quest, and then attacking for 2.
Woo!
Not bad for 2 resources, is it?
Yeah. We're up 13. I'm gonna actually pull one dude out because I think that's enough. We can
Yeah.
afford to reveal 8. All right, here we go. My card, Decrepit Hovel again. And your card, Old Farmhouse. That's a lot of locations.
Okay. Well, we did enough.
So we flip this. A clue.
Oh.
Add. This is the Raven Signet Ring. Do you want to read that? I'll try to find the cards.
When revealed, add the man with the twisted lip to the staging area. I do remember this, yeah. If unattached, attach the hero with the fewest clue objectives. So I guess we can pick that. And then after attached hero readies, discard all resources in its resource pool. I don't
I'll
really
take it.
want
You don't want that. And then we immediately go to the next stage, too. But let's look at the man with the twisted lip.
Lip. You've begun to track the secretive spy master of Aldburg, though it's hard to tell which of you is the cat and which is the mouse. Ooh. At the end of the round, raise each player threat by 1. Does that mean we're doing it by 2?
No, we got
No,
rid of the
we
other
have the
one.
other card gone. That's all right then. And then after this stage is defeated, add the spy master to the staging area. Okay.
Nasty enemy. Okay, now we have gathering clues. More flavor text for you.
So, the Rohirrim town of Aldburg is rife with mystery. Around every corner waits a new riddle, and behind every riddle, a sharpened, desperate blade. Oh dear. Before the sun rises, you'll have to go deeper to uncover the truth. It appears Aldburg is playing host to a twin-headed mystery. If you can only grasp a single thread, you may be able to untangle this corrupt and bitter web. It is past midnight. Time is drawing thin. And at the end of the round, if we control at least 4 clue objectives, we get to advance. So we need 3 more clues to get through this one.
All right.
Okay, interesting. Does it I assume that the story mode actually, like the cards that come with it tell the story. Do they actually sort of go into what the reason that you're gathering clues? What's the reason for it?
Guilty.
I'm here for the mechanics only.
Or I might have perused it. Let's see. Vector display.
And you're doing that through view, yeah. Shared.
Steeled himself for the gift. What tidings? Rider of Rohan has turned himself in for treason.
Oh.
Somebody's trying to depose Lord Aoben. I feel the noose ever tightening. There's a traitor within the walls. So we're looking for some sort of traitor.
Traitors.
So traitorous.
Cool.
Okay. Travel plays, right?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's so I'm assuming that there's also
I have to bring Edoras Sky back to my hand with gambling, this is quest phase stuff I need to catch up on. And I'll get a Westroad Traveler for free, exhausted with Thinkle. Okay, now travel phase.
Nice. Well, we could go and get some more clues, but we're getting kind of blocked up by a lot of stuff.
Yeah, should we go to the mill to get a little thread out of the staging area?
I think that's not a bad shout at all. Although we are questing reasonably well, but it's probably a good idea to get it out.
We need to clear this side quest pretty promptly, so we don't raise our threat too much.
Yeah. We've only got 1 enemy to deal with. I don't mind taking him.
Okay. I'd be happy with that.
I will defend with my boy Denethor.
Done the agents out of the way. That's nice. Because they're not too nice.
And I will attack back and kill him with 6 attack comfortably.
Easy.
I'll also heal you with Warden of Healing as well.
Thank you. And then we raise a threat by additional point, bringing me to 40. And then I'll let you shift N again, see if it does my cards as well again. Yep.
Oh, interesting. Okay, and I am player one. Feeling a little bit richer. I'm really sitting on these Gandalfs for an opportune moment, but I will continue to sit on them. Again, I'm still really conscious about keeping one resource on each of my heroes. So really, I'm kind of seeing it that I've only got 3 resources to play with. So we'll pop Squire of the Citadel down for 1. I'll take that off Ingold. I'll draw a card with Ingold's ability. Ooh. And I'll pay for it because then
A resource
I'll
back down.
put a resource back with the envoy. Cool.
Although you need to be conscious, I think it works, but to Decrepit Hovel, you have to pay all out of one pool. So you can play 2 from Denethor, then put 1 back on Denethor, no problem.
Yes. Okay, yeah, cool, yeah, good shout. Oh, yeah, that's a horrible one. We should go there next.
Yeah.
Cool, that's me done.
Okay. I will put out Escort from Edoras. I can do him for just 1. I have to remember to use all Thingol's resources all the time, otherwise I'll get eaten by the Signet ring. And that is it for me.
Cool. Questing. Wow, we're 15 up already. That's kind of nutty.
That's good, because we need to clear this 8.
So maybe I should add a bit more actually, because
But
that.
we are going to get a bit of a flood of enemies, because Abandoned Mill is going to pop out a new enemy, and we're going to get the Spy Master if we clear this side quest. So
Okay.
maybe we don't want to do the side quest. I don't know.
I don't know. It's only 2. Well, I guess potentially 4, but I
We'll
feel like
figure out.
I could take on a few enemies.
You do have a good setup in your first player. No, I'm first.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think.
You
I
can always
think I'm gonna.
Gandalf me.
That's true, actually. I can Gandalf if we really need to, but I think I'm going to chuck in. I'm going to chuck in the envoy as well, just to be a bit more certain.
Cool. Up 17. I'm first player. Done landing agents. I do not like them. At least we don't have 2 clues yet. They get 6 attack if we have 2 clues. And of course,
Yeah, lots of enemies.
4 enemies, just like you said. Jinxed it.
Yeah.
We got 15 progress, which means we clear the abandoned mill, which means we have to discard till we get another enemy. Why couldn't we get a treachery? I could just cancel. Did the defector, and then we clear the man with the twisted lip, which brings out the spy master.
Oh dear, he looks pretty mean.
We need to kill him probably ASAP. When he's dealt a shadow card with no shadow effect, deal 1 damage to the defending character and deal the spy master another shadow card.
Oh, okay, that's pretty nasty. And traveling. I think it might be time for a little bit of Gandalf, but traveling.
Hovel?
Should we hovel? Yeah, I think hovel's a good shout.
And we have to engage all of these.
Okay, well, they're all going to come down. I'd like to end up with the Spy Master so that I can defend with Gandalf.
I agree. And you'll have a lot more attack than me to whack him back, which would probably be nice to kill him.
Yeah. The rest are. Well, it's a good job that we don't have 2 clues, isn't it? Wait, did we just get a clue from flipping that?
No.
No. Okay, that's all right then. Okay, so.
I did my Thengel with escort from Edoras, just so you know.
Oh, nice. What'd you get? Anything cool?
Yeah, Hama.
Oh, beautiful. Right. Have you got a preference for one of the other ones, or are
Well,
you
I'm going to
waiting?
end up with two, aren't I? So I'm going to take the weak one to start with, and then these other two will come down this way. Does that look sort of equitable?
Yeah, let's go for it. That looks good to me. That looks absolutely fine. Okay, you are player one.
Oh, and when I engage that dude, I'm going to pop Elfhelm into play for one resource with his action.
Nice.
Oh, that's not a response. That's just action. Cool.
Nice.
All right, I am first player. I think I can just defend these with Thingol and Elfhelm, but I'm not going to be able to fix anything. If you wanted to sneak attack Gandalf and kill one of mine, I would not say no, but I am not going to beg.
Mm,
I know you
I
want threat
was,
reduction too, so.
yeah, I was thinking threat reduction. I could blow one of yours up. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll sneak attack. Oh, I'm gonna
Or
lose.
you could blow up your Dunlinging agents. They're pretty nasty, and then y'all could focus on your Spy Master too.
Yeah, but I don't mind throwing my squire under that Dunnan agent this turn, and then I could
Yeah.
look to do sorting out next turn with Gandalf. I think I've effectively got 4 Gandalfs in my hand, although paying for them for their full cost is not going to be a very entertaining idea. So probably only 2. So if I reduce my
Ooh,
threat once, yeah, let's blow it up. I'm going to blow your guy up. So I'm going to sneak attack Gandalf, and I'll deal 4 damage to a guy that you would like 4
thank
damage
you.
to.
I just realized I have a silver lamp, which means I can put these face up, and this Aldburg Malcontent, his shadow card, is a treachery that is horrible. Raise my threat by
Ooh,
4, or get an extra enemy out of the discard pile. So if we kill him, that won't trigger, and that will save my bacon and the
yeah,
beacon.
absolutely.
Thank
Gandalf will
you.
smash him up. So you've got to defend your deadly defector,
Yep.
who's getting +1. Unless you defend with Thengol, then it's +2.
You. How about with Elfhelm? So I'll just take 2 damage.
Okay. I'm going to defend the Spy Master of Gandalf. Yeah, that's fine.
It's
And
a
then I'll
bad treachery.
defend just a horrible treachery. That's all right. And then we'll do this agent with my Squire.
Nice.
Oh, that's all right. So Squire dies, which gets me a resource. Put it back on Denethor. And then I will... Oh, it's you first, actually. Sorry. Attacks back.
I have literally nothing I can do. I have a ranged I can send over your way, but
Okay, that might be useful actually. We'll get rid of the Spy Master first. So I'm going to need 10 damage to get rid of the Spy Master. So 3. Wow, I didn't even defend with Denethor. That's funny. 3, 4 with Denethor. So the +1 attack from
oh,
Boromir
this
is
guy,
only 5.
Spymaster triggers. He's dealt a shadow card with no shadow effect. Deal him an
Oh,
extra shadow card and deal
okay.
1 damage to Gandalf.
No, Gandalf.
There we go. Shadow effect.
Okay. So that stacks on it as well. So really he did like 5,
2 damage.
6 damage. So yeah, 2 damage to Gandalf. So that's all right. Damage is not on any of these buttons. There we go. Cool. That's all right. And then attacks back. Right. I need to get to 10. We got 3 from Boromir, 4 when I chuck in Denethor. The +1 attack is only for my allies. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's
Easy.
quite easy.
And we
That's
flip
him
him,
dead.
and we get the prison key.
So what's this? This is when revealed, put it into the staging area. A fire rises. Add a fire rises and the prisoner in white to the staging area. If unattached, attach to the hero the fewest clue objectives and force after a hero readies discard a non-clue attachment from it. So we want to put this on someone that's not going to have any attachments. That's not Denethor.
Theodred.
Yeah, you're going to be piled up with clues. Oh, so it's quite cool though. I assume a fire rises, and the prisoner in white are perhaps maybe more clues. We'll see. That's quite cool. So it's like the key that we just got. Was it a key?
We
Yeah,
got we got a
prison
key
key.
from the Spy Master.
So we could either go to the prison and speak to a prisoner, which is quite cool. In an attempt to cover his tracks, the spy master's agent has infiltrated the prison. I'm not sure what the fire about is though. Something foul is afoot in Aldburg. As you begin putting the pieces together, you see smoke and flame rising from a nearby building. Ooh.
Increase the cost of the
Another
agent event. But
wow.
it's not threat this time.
Okay, and that means sneak attack Gandalf gets a little bit harder. And the other one is we cannot travel to locations or make locations active with player card effects.
We kind of
Wow.
need to deal with that.
Yeah, that's awful. We definitely need to go there. So I've got a bit more attack left on the table, not much, but one. Wow, this guy's 3. That's not bad. So that's 4 with your ranged as well, makes 5.
That's one short, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a shame, but
I could discard my Deeping Bowman to negate his threat, and that would kill his defense, and that would kill him.
you getting any benefits from discarding him?
No, but I'm gonna get Guthwine in play next turn, so I can start pulling him back. So let's do it. Let's just try to
Yeah,
monopolize on the, or try to catch up a
sounds like a
little.
plan.
So he has
Yeah,
0 attack or 0 defense.
beautiful. He's dead.
Sweet. All right, we don't have to raise our threat this turn. Feels good. But I'll let
Yeah.
you do the turn deal. Oh, good. We're up the mark.
Nice. And Gandalf's gone back to my hand because he was sneak attacked in.
Right.
So events are costing 1 extra. Okay. Interesting.
Thanks for that Gandalf save over there.
No worries. It's a good time to use him, I think. I might just pay for the Herald and not go for the Doomed. That's my temptation. The other temptation is just to like not worry too much about having 1 resource on everyone, and
Helps a lot, though.
it really does. It really does. Like not having to exhaust and getting +1 on these Ramus lookouts is just great, and obviously the Ramus Sentry is nice as well.
Right now, with
Oh,
this
did we use?
hovel,
Did
you
we?
can't play a Herald without goofing up your resource distribution either. Could pay out of one hero's
Right.
pool.
So I'm going to lose it anyway. So in
If you
that
play him.
case, if I play it, or if I play anything, I'm going to lose it. So it's either don't play anything at all,
Yeah.
or play. So I think I'm going to just go for it. Kind of sucks, but I'm gonna
Okay.
go for the ancestral armor. I think actually, and I'm going to put that on Denethor for 4. 1, 2.
You're not going to put it on your Squire, the Citadel?
Not today. Maybe another time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then since I kind of don't want to lose money on Boromir though, ugh, that sucks. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. Then you can play a sneak attack if you have to.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. I'll leave it
All
at that.
right,
Yeah.
what can I do? I'll put Horn of the Mark out on Theoden, and then I'll play Escort Edoras out for 1, and then I'll put Guthwine out for 2. And I'm good.
Cool. I'm gonna put 8 in to start with. I can go. I can go higher. I can go higher.
Oh, Elfhelm gets discarded too. I'm at 7. We're up 10. We need to put 7 progress down to get rid of the prisoner in white.
Yeah,
But
I
if we
think we
do
need to
that,
go a
we're
bit
going to get
higher.
another enemy who's pretty
I'm not.
bad.
Yeah, oh, he's a bad enemy, is he? Or is
He's,
it just a random
he's
one?
6 attack, 12 to kill.
Ooh.
And he can't take very much damage a turn. So I'm okay. Just treading water a bit on that one.
Although I could sneak attack Gandalf in. Although I lose a lot of damage if I do that. I think I might put a little bit more in. Not much, but a little bit. I think I'm going to put in. I think I might put my envoy in.
12. Seems pretty good.
Yeah, I think I'll leave
I
it at
guess
that.
I have all these. I have the escort and Hama that can both be discarded to good effect. But I'm not sure which one to do. Oh, I have 2 more willpower too. So now we're up 12. 14. That seems solid.
Yeah, I think that's workable.
Okay. And I have Test of Will. We have not seen a treachery pretty much all game, have we?
No, no.
Your first player. Here's first card. Here's a
Oh,
treachery.
hello. Each player must discard the lowest printed cost ally they control. Um, Not great, but not awful. I don't know how that affects you.
Westroad Traveler. Pretty much kills 2 willpower for me.
Is it worth cancelling, or should we just discard?
There's definitely
I'd
worse
probably,
treacheries. I'm okay
yeah.
canceling. I can start pulling these allies back.
Okay. I think I'd probably get rid of the envoy, to be honest. So I would be dropping 2 willpower.
Should be
Um,
fine.
Should be okay though. There we are. Did it automatically
Yeah,
drop the
it
willpower?
did.
Yeah. Nice.
And we were going on prisoner in white. That's what we kind of decided, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Okay. Dunlane agents, they have 6
Wow,
attack
6
now.
attack. Ooh.
Good thing you have 5 defense.
Yeah.
We got 9 progress, 3 on the decrepit hovel, and 6 on the prisoner in white. So we do have to bring out Ossian.
To be honest, I'm quite happy to see that prisoner in white go.
It's pretty annoying, yeah.
Okay, so we've got 2 pretty big boys. Or
But now we can
minions.
travel, right?
Yes. I mean, we could get back my herald, but the farmhouse is also
It's only
not
1
great.
more. Might as well get the Herald, really.
Yeah, yeah, the herald can help out as well with questing.
Let's go to the Misty Street.
Okay, so we might get a bit swarmy here, but let's. Is there one here that because obviously I'm player 1, so I could take them both actually, and I can defend one with Denethor. Yeah, I'll take them both and leave you
Escort
to.
from Edoras is going away, and I am pulling somebody. I can defend twice effectively this turn, so I'm happy to take one.
Okay. Do you have a preference? Which one you want?
I kind of think you should take Ossian because you have more attack, and he can take a while to kill.
Sure, let's do that. So Ossian is immune to player card effects that cannot take more than X damage each round, where X is the number of clue objectives. Oh god, that's horrible. And then when when it's defeated, flip this card over and reveal it. So we're going to do 2 damage to a round. Wow, and it's going to take me 7 attack to even get to that 2. That's pretty nasty.
At least you have Denethor as 5/5 to tank him,
Yeah,
and we have some healing. That's what I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah. That is
justify
fair.
that way. Hey, there's no encounter card, so
Oh, sweet.
although I should have shuffled probably because we drew the last one. That's a weird thing about this
when do you so you would shuffle as soon as you draw the last one, do you?
Yeah.
And it's when they run out when they're like halfway through putting the shadows in that you stop.
Yeah, I think we need to shuffle it. Boo. And mine can
If
go
you get
face up.
yeah. Nice.
Oh,
Right, I'll take the Olsen. So this is kind of a weird thing, right? So I obviously would love to sneak attack Gandalf, but it will cost me both of my resources from Boromir, which will reduce my attack by by
don't do
quite
that.
a bit. So it's a weird one. I mean, it doesn't reduce my attack by more than Gandalf brings in, but at the same time, it's quite an expensive way when I can
Not a lot
defend
of
with
point.
Denethor anyway. Yeah,
Yeah,
so unless it helped you. I mean, I could reduce my threat, but we're both on the same threat, so I think I'm just going to leave off on the sneak attack Gandalf, and I'll defend with Denethor.
that's good. Your first player, so yep, nothing. You keep
Nothing.
getting the
Ooh,
blank shadows, and I get the nasty ones. Look at this.
yeah, I do take A damage. Oh, you got horrible
I
ones.
do. Very nasty.
Oh, I hate that one from the Misty Street. That's rough.
I'm gonna defend with Hama versus the Deadly Defector. He gets +1, so I'm gonna trigger Hama's ability to ready him, and now he has 5 defense. And I'll defend the Deadly Agents. They have 6, so I take 1 damage, and I have to discard Judgment. I think I'm gonna go for Silver Lamp, as helpful as it is.
Yeah, that
Although
makes sense.
I guess Horn of the Mark could go too. It only costs 1, and I have some cards in my hand, although no allies at all.
Yeah, but drawing a card is pretty awesome. You could draw another silver lamp. Who knows?
There's only one in the deck. I know there's 3 horns in the deck. I gotta go for the horn. It hurts me.
Tax back. I don't even know if I can really. Oh yeah, I should be able to actually. I got Boromir. So three. Well, not him actually. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That does max
5,
damage.
6, 7. That's perfect. And whilst we're at it, I'll do a little Warden of Healing to heal Denethor for 1, and then your choice for the second one.
Thanks.
Oops.
I can use Theoden for 5 and Thingol for 1 to kill the Dunlanding agents. And then I'll use Guthwine after he declares attacker exhaust and get +2. If it destroys an enemy, return a Rohan ally from my discard to my hand. And I might escort or Western Traveler. Or Elfhelm. They're all kind of good. I'm gonna go with Western Traveler because it can be the most permanent. And then Hama is going to come back to hand with Gambling, but I already did my Thingol trick and got KO roll into play.
Nice. And I will try a Shift N.
Good deal.
Cool.
Hey, look at what I drew. Look what I drew.
Yes, what a great choice. Absolutely nailed it. Well, your hand is huge. Wow, you got loads of cards.
I know. I'm first player, so I'll go ahead and play this again. The way I've put these clues on, they aren't really affecting me yet. The prison key, they have no other attachments on Theodred, and I've been spending my money off of Thingol every turn. I'll play Hama for 2. And then I could play Westward Traveler. But then I don't have Test of Will. I'll hold off.
Man, the lack of steward is really hurting me. It's really awkward. So I can't really play. So basically, got 2 resources. The 2 off Boromir. So that kind of, if I want to keep my 1 in the pool for everybody, which I sort of do really. I'm getting a lot of benefits out of it. Ramus Lookout. Gets
Century.
+1. Ramus Sentry, yeah, and the
Awesome.
Sentry as well. because that's actually also quite nice for the damage that Denethor inevitably takes. I'm a bit worried about Denethor as well, defending constantly, because while I can heal the one damage that he takes, it only takes a buff of 2 and he's dead. And I've
Nah, he's
seen it.
good. You have to
Oh, he's
get
got the health as well. Yeah,
10 damage to
yeah,
kill him,
yeah,
and you can prevent 1 damage with his Armor Sentry, so he has to get a
yeah,
+5 to die.
yeah. That's fair, actually. He should be fine. But the 2 resources, and really, if I draw a card, it's like 1 resource unless I take the threat. It's difficult. It's a tricky situation. I want to keep drawing cards because I'm really hoping that I draw back into a Steward of Gondor. So I think I just pay for the Herald and that, but then what do I do with the other resource? The other thing though is because then I would draw off Ingold and then it would either increase my threat or I'd then lose the benefits anyway because I'd have to pay for someone's resource. So it's tricky. I think. And then if I'm going to lose it anyway, why don't I just spend it on someone good like Faramir? I think I'm going to lose it anyway unless I take the threat, which I could do. But
If I were you, I
lot.
would just hold on to sneak attack, plop it in, and draw cards during the combat phase.
Mm,
And then you'd have all your buffs and still get some sort of fun this turn, but that's just me.
yeah, I was thinking about that, but I'm also conscious of the threat. Although we do have matching threat, which is always nice. You don't have to worry so much
We
about your threat if the
prob-
person you're playing with is 1 more than you.
we probably can explore this Fire Rises this turn too, and get rid of that event nastiness.
Yeah, that's true. Hmm. Yeah, it feels a bit weak, but I think I'm just gonna hold for a turn. I'm quite happy with my board to be honest, so I'm gonna hold for 1 turn, and then that'll give me a lot more options next turn.
You are going to get the Herald of Venorian back, so that'll be exciting.
Oh yeah, that's true. Does that count for Ringgold as well?
I don't think so. I think he's still in
After it
play.
enters play under your control? I guess it's still in play though, isn't it? Really?
It's kind of
So
weird.
yeah, no, I guess it doesn't. Um,
Return to his owner's control. But he doesn't
Oh,
interplay.
but it's not interplay though, is he? No, that's fair. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to hold for a turn. It feels a bit weak not taking advantage of Ingold. It feels a bit weak not playing an ally when I can afford it. But I feel like I'll have a lot more options next turn, and I can make a more informed decision. And I'm quite comfortable with how my board is currently,
All right.
so I'm going to go for that. I'm currently questing for 10. How are you looking? You're going for. There's actually hardly any threat in the stationary.
There isn't much, is there? Wow, well, we haven't. We've been cheating. Horse's tail
Yeah,
should
yeah, I
be
was just
for a
thinking.
threat.
I don't think it's come into play, maybe. I think we've been over questioned by a fair
Yeah,
amount.
we did overquest last time. We'll say it's fine.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
But I forgot to put that up there. That would have hurt us a couple times, but
It's all good.
mistakes happen.
If that's our first mistake, we're doing all right.
So now we're up 9. We need 6 to clear this and that. So I'm going to put in Kaoral, unless you have anything else to put in.
I could definitely put in my Soldier of Gondor. Yeah, I'll
That's
put my Soldier
2.
of Gondor in.
It's 11. We need 6. We can reveal 5. I'll pick Kaoral. Okay, here we go. My card. Please be a treachery. Good. But Doom 1 is not good. This one is quite bad. Each player removes a hero they control with an attached clue objective from the quest if able. Then each player exhausts a hero they control that is not committed to the quest. I hate that. I hate that. So I'm going to cancel.
Yeah, that's not nice.
And it costs 2 to cancel it because of the fire. And we're probably going to be the same card again. Oh, I called it.
Man, you've been on fire this game for that. You called the horn, now you called the false lead. That's great.
So I have to take away 1, and then I have to exhaust Theoden, which is painful.
So I just have to exhaust a hero. So it's going to have to be Boromir. I won't be doing any damage this turn on Ossint, but mm, maybe I'll sneak attack Gandalf in for the.
Yeah,
Oh, maybe I'll do that for the defense. No, I think. Oh no, I think I'll do this because I could get another. Mm,
I think that's right. Yeah.
yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
But we revealed no threat, so we make 11 progress. We get rid of this location. Here's your herald. And
Hey, welcome
then
back.
we put more than 4 here. And we reveal Spreading Inferno. I've never done this one. It's exciting. Spreading Inferno. Inferno and Suspicious. Guarded location. So we need to get a location. At the beginning of the travel phase, discard the attached location. Raise each player's stat by 1. Discard the lowest printed cost ally controlled by each player. Then reveal Spreading Inferno. So it burns up a location every turn and kills whoever's in it. When the attached
That's
location is
cool.
explored, flip this card over and reveal it. So that's probably another clue. So we need to travel there. But we did it in the
Yeah.
right order, because if we had done this one first and we still had that guy in the prison and we couldn't travel anywhere, then it would just keep burning the town down.
Oh yeah, that's
Interesting.
quite funny. That's quite funny. It's like I wonder who's doing it. Probably. Yeah, that's funny.
So it's an old farmhouse. Nobody cares if that burns. Come on.
Yeah. Look, it looks like it's already been burnt down anyway.
So it pretty much is the start of the combat phase, or the travel phase right now, isn't it? So
Mm-hmm.
it burns down. Raise our threat by 1, and the lowest cost ally for both of us burns to death.
Wow. Brutal.
And I will use this chance to use all my goodies and pull Deeping Defender. Yeah.
Poor Herald, man. The Herald was captured this whole time. He comes back, it just burns down. You must have been stuck in that house.
Ouch. I got Deeping Defender exhausted with Thingol, and then I drew a card with the Horn.
And then also we now reveal the spreading inferno, so we have to
Another location.
guard it with another location.
And it's
Oh, it
Doom
looks.
1.
Oh wow, wow.
So
That was
let's
brutal.
travel there. Oops.
Yeah, let's definitely travel there.
And then we are to combat phase.
Okay.
I'm first player, I guess. I am going to play a sneak attack Gandalf.
Oh no.
Oh, were you going to?
Nah, go for it. Honestly, it's fine. I don't think I'll be doing much damage to this guy, but that's cool.
And I'm going to lower my threat.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to defend with Hama, because I know he can withstand it if necessary. Return it. I shouldn't have played my Gandalf yet. And then he's going to attack the last player later.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so I'm going to defend Osin with Denethor. And then he gets +1, so I'm taking 2 damage. I'll reduce it by 1 with the sentry.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll reduce it by 1 with the sentry, so Denethor takes 1 damage total. Ooh, not money. Damage. And then I get attacked by the deadly defender.
You can attack this guy back. This guy attacks at the end of
Oh,
the
that's the
combat
end of the
phase.
combat phase. Okay, cool. I'm going to need a defender for him, though. He's going to be attacking for 3. So I'll probably need to. Ooh, that's not great.
If
Someone's
only
going
you
to
could sneak
die.
attack Gandalf. Actually,
No,
never
it's still
mind.
the
Hama
combat
doesn't
phase,
have.
isn't it? Okay, so someone's going to die, so it's 2 dies. Oh, they're all so good. That's really rough. I think I need to keep the healer just because I'm going to be tanking this Otten for ages. So I might. It might be the Rammus Sentry. I
Ooh,
know
I
it's
have a
three.
I have a trick if you want.
Oh yeah,
That's
I'd love to see
legit.
a trick.
At the end of the combat phase, I'm gonna pull Gandalf back to hand. At the
Oh, and then I
end,
can.
he's going to attack you. So we can trigger Gandalf, the sneak attack first. I'll pull him back to hand. Then he will trigger. He'll start to attack you, and during his attack, you can sneak attack Gandalf and kill him if you want.
Does that
It's a
definitely work? Because it
bit
says
of
at the end of. Yeah, at the end of the combat phase, is it still not in the combat phase? I guess it's not. The combat phase ends and then it rolls over.
combat phase ends. He attacks, and then it opens up new action windows during the
Okay.
attack.
Yeah, we'll do that then. That sounds good. So Gandalf. So yeah. So do I want to attack this guy back? And the answer is whilst we're still in the combat phase, and the answer is yes. So I'll do that with. Can I even do enough damage? Actually, I don't think I can.
1, 2, 3. You got it.
2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. Perfect. So I do another 2 damage to him, and that exhausts these. And then I will heal myself with the Warden of Healing and also hammer as well.
There you go. Then Gandalf will
Oops.
come back, and this guy will start his attack simultaneously.
Cool. And at this point, I'll sneak attack Gandalf. Sneak attack Gandalf. Come to me. And I'll reduce my threat.
Oh, you're gonna. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Are you thinking I should blow him up
No, you're.
instead?
That's much better. You can defend, no problem, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Make
okay,
use
so
of
I'm
his
going to
stats.
reduce my threat by
Just better
5.
not hope he does another attack. Although,
Oh,
Denethor could tank another attack with 5 hits.
yeah. And I'll defend Gandalf. And he gets Shadow card for his attack.
Return to stationary, so nothing.
Sweet. And then Gandalf goes away at the end of that phase. Hey, that worked out all right, I don't think
Yeah,
I've paid for my sneak attack, though, so I'll pay for that with a resource from Boromir. That went all right,
pro
We even
plays.
managed to do the 2 damage from Austin as well. That's
Yeah,
I'm happy with that. I'll try my shift N. Nice. All that
awesome.
money now. This is what I'm talking about.
Your first player.
Okay, so I do have another Herald into here, Warden, but with our threat as high as it is, I don't fancy Doom 2, so I won't be doing that. Oh, Gandalf actually goes into my hand. And then, so I'm going to play instead one of the other ones. I think it's time to get Faramir out. I do love Faramir.
Yeah,
So
you can get Faramir without
2, 3,
breaking your
4.
resource cap.
Beautiful. Well, potentially breaking it here. We'll see. Draw a card. Um,
Yeah, you can play
oh
him for
wow, you
free.
just play it for free, yeah. Um,
The toilet scrubber.
the only question is, do I take the threat or do I break my resources?
Take the threat.
I think I take the threat because then me and you are in the same threat, which is cute. And then I play this guy for free. Wow, that's not bad. I'll take that.
Yeah, that's great. I will play her for 1, and I will not use the effect because we want to stay there, really. And Squire the Mark for 1. And then I could put Morwen into play. I think I'm going to do that. It should be fun. Okay. Put Morwen Steel Sheet into play from your hand. Then discard a Rohan or Gondor ally you control. I'm going to discard the Squire of the Mark and bring her back to hand because it's so cheap and fun, because then I can draw a card immediately with the Horn of the Mark, another Gandalf, and I can use Thingol to look at the top 5 and put Rittermark's Finest or Westroad Traveler. Do Westroad Traveler into play exhausted. All in the playing phase.
Nice.
3 Gandalfs in hand.
I've got two. I've got five Gandalfs between us. No sneak attacks left either.
Okay. I can start reducing my threat or healing myself with Morwen. And I have a test of will if I use Theodore to myself.
So I'm questing for 10. How many allies are you going to be questing with? I'm thinking for Faramir.
Probably not as many as you. Let's see here.
I mean, I'm only questing for two currently. So Faramir is actually better just questing for me because he
Yeah,
quests
he's
three.
quest for 3.
Are you doing
uh,
four? Oh no, you've used hammer for something.
I've used 2 allies right now. Oh, goofed it up somehow. Yeah, I'm only questing with 2. I guess I can go with Morwen too. Yeah, I will. Alright, I have 3 allies in the quest. I'm questing for a total of 10.
I can use my Faramir action after the cards are revealed.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. We'll save him then. So we're over questing by 11, but we definitely want to get rid of that. Oh, it's kind of good that the abandoned milk attached to it actually, because it's only one.
Yeah, we don't need any
Um,
progress. So we're over questing right now. I could
yeah,
pull something back, but I want my heroes so I can get my test of will. And I'll just pull Morwen back.
cool. I think we're up by 9.
9.
That should
That's
be fine.
respectable.
We can always add an extra couple in with Faramir as well if we need to.
Decrepit hovel. Deadly defector.
Oh,
That's fine.
that's all right. We
All
win
right.
by
And
6.
by 6, so we get the 1 on the abandoned mill.
Beautiful. Get that fire out.
And what order should we do this? And let's do the force effect on the abandoned mill. We get another enemy. Uh-oh. And he makes an immediate attack against you.
Okay. And he's attacking for 3. I'm gonna put
That Citadel Custodian could even try, since you have that Rama
yeah.
Sentry mitigation.
We're gonna give it a go.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. The first player must choose, is me. Either raise your threat by 4, no, or the topmost enemy in the encounter discard power engages you and makes an oh my gosh, an immediate attack. You must declare the ready character you control with the highest willpower as the defender if able. Which would be a Rammus Lookout.
Or
That's
Faramir.
awful. That's a terrible card. Or Faramir, you're right actually. And Faramir might. Who is the topmost enemy? Well,
Another Recreant Rider.
I'm not taking the threat, so I think Faramir is going to have cross our fingers and hope Faramir survives. And this guy does 3 attack, which means 2 damage to this guy. I'm not gonna negate 1 because he's still alive, and I might
You
be able to save
you can. It's
Faramir.
free, and it's once per phase, and this is the quest phase. So
Yeah, but I'm thinking Faramir's about to get attacked, isn't he, by the Recreant Rider? Isn't he?
you're right. Yep, you're
So
gonna
I
take a
want
ton of
to,
attacks.
yeah. So I want to try and save Faramir because the Custodian does survive. So I'll
Yeah,
take the 2 damage
good
on the
choice.
Custodian. We'll and in terms of the treachery, I am obviously not taking the threat. I'm going to take the top Recreant Rider, and I'm going to defend with Faramir. Oh my gosh.
Nothing. Good.
Okay, good. So he takes 2 damage, but I'll reduce it by 1. No, he takes 1 damage, but I'll reduce it to 0. Perfect.
So got rid of the abandoned mill. We did that misery. That was 2 attacks and extra enemy, 2 extra enemies, and then we flip it over, and it's a ruby cloak pin.
Ah, nice. Attach hero readies. Discard the top 4 cards of your deck. Ah, that's not too bad. I don't mind taking that if you want.
Okay.
I'll pop it on Boromir, I think.
All right. Little bling for his armor.
Yeah, nice little brooch. Remind me, what happens when you deck yourself in Lord of the Rings? I've been playing so much Marvel recently.
Nothing,
You just
except we don't draw
nothing.
any cards anymore.
You just stop. Yeah, it doesn't get reshuffled or anything, does it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because there's that card where you can reshuffle your deck, isn't there? Okay, cool. I'm happy with this. So now we're on to the travel phase. Where would we like to go?
Um,
Decrepit Hovel is obviously horrid,
the
but maybe
horse's
we want
tail is
to.
getting increasingly bad too.
I was thinking maybe we want to go there and get because we get clues from there, I think, as well.
Yeah, we could. And we need 4. We have 3 right now, so we need to, we can kill Aussie in this turn if you have the strength to do
Yeah,
it. You need that strength of arms. That would be awesome right now.
yeah, that really would be. I don't have it
Now,
though. Or a sneak attack Gandalf would be nice as well.
I'm
Um,
okay with Decrepit Hovel or the horse's tail.
I think I think Decrepit Hovel, to be honest, because that actually will be annoying next
Mm-hmm.
turn.
Uh,
Okay, so all these enemies are coming.
Lovely.
Lovely
I'll
job.
take one, and then you'll have to take one, and I have to take one. That's as good as I can do for you.
Cool, that works for me. Okay, so Osin is the dangerous one, and I will defend using Denethor.
That's one.
That's okay. It gets +1, so Denethor takes 2 damage. And then I'll defend. Oh, dear. Oh, actually, I can reduce the damage by 1, but I think I'm gonna hold off doing that with the sentry because I feel
Mm-hmm.
like the sentry might be able to save an ally here,
Sure.
which would be better. Um, this guy's attacking for 3, and this guy's also attacking for 3. We're gonna do. Oh God, we're gonna do Soldier of Gondor for the first one, and then I'll reduce the damage by 1.
Oh
Soldier of
dear.
Gondor. What happened? If the player controls 2 or more clues. I don't. Oh, players. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. No.
I hate this guy.
Oh, dear. Um, so in that attack, the Soldier of Gondor he took 2 damage, but I reduced 1 with my Rammus Sentry, so he's still alive.
Cat.
Oh no. So this guy now attacks me again. People are going to start dying here.
You could
I'm
probably take
thinking,
one undefended on Boromir, but it's a little dangerous
yeah,
now.
yeah. I think, and I can also defend one of these with Boromir as well.
No, yeah, yeah.
So we'll do that first. We'll
Okay.
defend with Boromir first.
Nothing.
Okay, cool. That was a 3 attack against Boromir's 2, so Boromir does take a damage. And then
That's
the
the 5th
last,
attack you've defended this turn.
it's rough, isn't it? And
Sick.
it's not over yet.
It's not over yet.
Um, let's have a. I haven't actually lost anyone, amazingly.
That's really
But
good.
I could. I think at this point, I'm going to Warden of Healing myself, and I'm going to heal 1 damage from up to 2 different characters. So I'm going to heal um, 1. Oops, no, heal and heal. Now this is where I could take it undefended because
I
Boromir has it's
don't think
dangerous.
there's a +2, but I'm not willing to bet on it. But yeah, I think it's.
I think the +2 was something to do with clues, like it's like +1 or
Yeah.
+2 staging area or something like that. It's actually the shadow card on Osin +2 if it's attacking from the staging area. So it's not. I'm going to take it undefended. I'm going for it. Let's see what it is. Yeah,
Nice. Well
sweet. So
played.
3 damage. Whew, 3 damage on Boromir. Wow. I didn't lose it. I didn't lose an ally in that. That's
That's epic.
pretty lucky. Right, over to you. Do not send that guy back up to the.
You know I'm going to. You know I'm going to. I gotta play a little dangerous here. Oh, good.
Ooh, sweet.
I survived.
That's all right. That's all right. We'll take that. And you know what? I've got a little bit of attack left as well. Can you believe it? So I've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 attack, which is 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm one short of Austin. Do you have one ranged? No, you don't, do you?
No.
Oh, well, in that case, I think I kill the Deadly Defector instead. Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
I think
I kill that guy.
that's painful.
Yeah, that's a bit unlucky.
I'm gonna kill this recreant rider so he doesn't do any more dancing.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
You suck.
Wow, that was an epic turn.
There it was. Goodness. And I can pull ally back to my hand. Escort from Edoras or Deeping Bowman or Elfhelm. I think I'd do Elfhelm. He's a nice emergency defender. And I can kill this recreant rider.
Beautiful.
Wow, what a turn. Impressively
Yeah.
done there. You defended 6 attacks.
Yeah, that was an epic battle.
And I have to discard it. Oh no, I did it. I gotta undo a couple things here. Okay. I'm first player. I could play a Gandalf.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I'm getting a bit worried about our threat at this point. It's creeping up there, isn't it?
Yeah. You really need to draw another sneak attack, don't you?
That'd be nice. I'm not going to play Gandalf this turn if you did want to.
If I did, I would not do much else. I'm going to put her into play for free. And then if I draw 3 cards, I'm pretty likely to draw another sneak attack as the thing. But if I don't, my threat is getting pretty high. But we've got rid of both those quest cards that make us increase our threat. Oh, but I can't play Gandalf anyway because we got the Hovel in play. So
Yeah.
made the decision for me. I'm done.
Okay, so that hovel. Right, so I get a custodian citizen for free. Draw a card off in gold, and ooh, the Knight of the White Tower. He looks cool. Knight of the White Tower's resource cost must be paid from a single hero's resource pool. Wow. Okay.
He must live in a hovel.
Yeah. All right. Interesting. I'll pay for. I won't take the threat, so I'll take that off Denethor. I'm going to sit on it as well because it will cost me my. The hovel has kind of broken my planning phase a little bit, but.
And that sentry really saved your bacon with the damage mitigation last time.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to leave it. I'm going to leave it at that. So that's cool.
So once we kill the Ossian, he's probably a clue and we can go to the next stage.
Cool.
Maybe. Hopefully.
Fingers crossed. So we don't get attacked by a massive army again. How did that even happen? Like, was that... How many enemies did we have? We only had 4 or 5 enemies?
We have 5 enemies, but this recreant rider just attacked so many stinking times.
Okay. So I'm questing for 10 currently. Wow, that's really good. 10 off of just Ingold and not even including the Ramus Lookouts. The Ramus Lookout is amazing, isn't it?
I'm only in for 7, but if you throw Faramir my way, if we need it, that's another 4. And then we're up by 9. We only need 3. We're only up by 5 right now, but I kind of want to keep Thengel up this turn.
I'll chuck in another Citadel Custodian. That helps out with another 2.
I think you pushed A on that guy.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Good.
And I have a Test of Will. And give Theodred his own resource. Okay. Uh-oh. He gains Surge. I could cancel this, which is like canceling whatever comes up. But if it's the next card after that is a Nasty Treachery, I couldn't cancel it.
I think that's a weird one, isn't it? It's kind of like, do you cancel a card, or do you cancel a nasty card later on? I think maybe a nasty card later on. I think we could handle another enemy. I think.
There you go. I got Misty Street. I'm the first player. Oh no, he's gonna eat one of my 3 costers. Oh, it's Morwen gets stuck in the street.
Oh, Morwen.
Although I could cancel that.
It heals them as well. That's quite funny.
I don't want to cancel that. She can reduce my threat. I'm gonna selfishly cancel it. Very foolish.
Do it.
So we are up by exactly 3.
Perfect. Travel. Now I do think perhaps the horse's tail, maybe.
I agree. And we just shuffle these guys in, so it doesn't hurt us immediately. What could go wrong later?
Fine. I'm not even worried. It's all good.
Alright, and now we have 3 enemies to bring down. I'm the first player. That means I'm going to get 2 of them. I am not happy about that. Well, you could take 2 if you wanted, actually, if you engage 1 and then...
Well, I'll tell you what. Have you got a defender for the agents? Because the agents is the big boy. Have you got a defender for him, or should I can.
Yes, I do.
You do. Maybe if you take the agent, I'll take the other 2. Would that help?
That is possible, yes. If you engage this guy, then this guy will come to me, and this guy will come to you. Oops, what happened there? I gave you both of them, didn't I? What happened?
No, that is right, I think.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, cool. Okay, and then your player 1.
And mine get face up because I have this silver lamp. Okay, I got a +1, so he's going to attack for 7. That is nasty. And at blank. So Hama, it cannot defend that. That's awkward. So I have to chump with the defending agent. And then I get some damage. Bummer.
What happened?
Hama with his +3 can't defend the Dunling agent without dying. But I have another Hama into my hand, so who cares?
What about the Rama Sentry? Can that help you out? Oh, it's Gondor only.
Yeah, it's Gondor. That's fine. I will just let Hama die, I guess. Although I have nothing else to discard.
What about the Squire of the Mark? Just push her down.
I can just kill her. But I do want to... Oh, what if I put Elfhelm into play? Yeah, that would work. Okay. I'm going to let Hama die, so I'm going to defend Deadly Defector. And then I'm going to trigger his ability, and I'm going to defend Dunling Agent. He dies, unfortunately. And the Dunling Agent, when he kills somebody, he damages my heroes with a clue. And that's it for me.
Okay. So I'm going to defend Osin with Denethor.
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on.
Come back. We really need some hasty strokes, don't we?
Yeah. There's a lot of nasty shadow cards.
Yeah, there's.
Okay, so that's killing Osin out. Damn. All right. And then missed her by 1 damage last turn as well. It's annoying. She's like sneaking around the streets. She's an assassin, suspicious assassin. Also Rohan. That's quite funny. There's probably not many enemy cards with a Rohan trait, is there? Well, I guess all of these as well have it. Okay, so and then these guys. So they're each attacking for 3. So it would be the first one with Faramir. +1. So he hits for 4. Faramir is 2 defense, so he takes 2 damage.
Still alive.
Still alive. And the next one will be defending with a Citadel Custodian. And that's fine. So 3 attack against the custodians, 1 defense means it takes 2 damage. At this point, I will reduce the damage by 1
Nice.
using my sentry.
Let's clear the board.
Yeah, let's see what we can do. So, it's you first, sorry.
I'll use Theoden to kill this deadly defector outright and pull Deeping Bowman back to hand with my sword. And then I'm going to spend 1 resource to put Elfhelm into play. This is going to be cool in a minute here. And then 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's not cool. I'm 1 short. No.
Not cool.
Not cool. I thought it was cool. Oh well. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I'm going to exhaust my Warden of Healing to heal the 1 point of damage from Denethor, which I didn't put on from the Osin attack.
Okay.
I forgot to do that, but that's all good. And then I'll also do it from this custodian. And then, unless you have someone that you really like to have healed over the custodian.
Nope, I'm fine.
Like you're all good. Cool. So then attacks back. We're going to do Boromir for 3, along with this sentry to kill the Recreant Rider.
Good
And
riddance.
then we'll do 4, a 5, a 6 to kill the Malcontent. Beautiful.
Nice. And now at the end of the round, or into the phase, Elfhelm is going to go back to my hand. Or he's going to get discarded, but instead of discarding him, I'm going to put the Squire of the Mark in the victor display to put Elfhelm back into play, exhausted. So I paid 1 for him, and then got him permanently.
Nice.
And I will draw a card with Horn of the Mark.
And it's the end of the round.
I will do Thengel to get a free ally, which will be, I guess, another Deeping Defender. Kind of boring.
Beautiful.
That's cool. And I will reduce my threat by 1.
Oh, very tasty.
That's fun. I'll let you do it. We still don't have 4 clues.
I know. Oh, I got a sneak attack. That's nice.
Yay.
Yeah, I know. Osin.
No kidding.
Although, is there a clue on the other side of the horse's tail? No, I don't think there is.
I think so. When it's explored, flip it over and reveal it.
Okay, so we are going to get there at the end of the travel phase. That's all right. Okay, I'm player 1. I got some decent cash. I want to keep 1 for a sneak attack Gandalf in probably actually, to be honest, that horse's tail has 6, which is fairly chunky. Okay, so can't play my knight yet. Don't really want to doom with the herald, but I could just hard cast him, just pay for him. Or I could get a White Tower Watchman in. We haven't got any hovels out, have we? No, that's all good. We're gonna do a Watchman for 1. 2, 3, and we'll draw a card. Okay.
Are you remembering to discard the top 4 cards of your deck every turn? Boromir readies?
Absolutely not. No, I haven't done that one. Let's do that now. I'll discard 8.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, that would be this knight as well. 5, 6, 7, 8. I think. Is there another 4? How many rounds would I have had?
I think it was only 2 rounds.
Just 2 rounds. So I technically wouldn't have had this knight. It would have been one of the other cards, but It's too
I'm not
confusing
bothered.
to work out. Yeah, I don't know. So now I'm drawing a card for Ingold.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll discard 8 more cards every time. That's amazing. um, okay, cool. That works nicely. I've got to pay for the Ingold ability though. So we'll do that. Yeah. And then we'll pay for the steward. We'll use it. And then I'm just going to sit on that. That's fine. Cool.
I'm gonna put up. Well, I don't know if I need Hama this turn because I have these 2 deep in defenders, but I want to discard ally, so I will play Hama anyway, and then play 2 of these bowmen, and
Cool.
I've got 8 in staging. My willpower is just pretty pathetic this game, but yours is good.
Yeah, that's all right.
We're up 12. That seems pretty nice.
Yeah, we've got to get through 6 though,
You
but we
still have
can.
Faramir available, right?
Still Faramir, yeah. So Faramir can give us another 4 from you, I think. 3 from me.
5 for me, yeah.
5. Oh yeah, that's fine. I think that's plenty then.
No test of will, though. Oh, there's the bad one. Each player removes a hero they control with attached clue from the quest, and then exhausts another hero.
Okay.
Plus the doom.
Yeah. That sucks.
And Misty Streets, discard from the first player. So one of your custodians is going to take a little break and heal in the street, Misty Street.
Oh, nice. It does take a bit of progress. Oh, but that's fine. That's still good.
Looks like we get 8 progress. And we flip this over and reveal it. Rohirrim coins. Want to read that?
Yeah, that is a clue. Yay! And it is added to the staging area. If unattached to the hero with the fewest clue attachments, they call the clues, and after it readies, exhaust another character you control. It's probably all right for us. We're swarming pretty hard.
I can take that.
Yeah, all right, cool. And we've got a whispers in the darkness. The tavern was alight with rumors of an assassin called the Whisperer. If you're Whisperer, Whisperer. if you're to unreveal the mystery, you'll have to seek her out and stop her before she strikes. After a location is explored, raise each player's threat by 1. Ugh. And then when it's defeated, add the Whisperer to the staging area. This is the one with the tinfoil hat, isn't it? Yeah.
So we have 4 clues, but the response is at the end of the
Oh,
round if you have 4 clues. So we can't move right now. Gotta wait another turn, basically.
that's all right. And then we're gonna add a location, I guess. I mean, might as well do the mystery street, really. The other ones aren't too bad.
We'll have to raise our threat by additional point. But are you gonna sneak attack Gandalf this turn for the threat reduction?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'll try to do it next turn, maybe. Okay, do you want Ossian, your buddy, back?
Yeah. Come on, Ossian. Get over here.
Your first player.
Cool. I will sneak attack Gandalf. Oops. Do touch. And then defend with Gandalf.
Nice.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna defend with Hama. Return enemy to the staging area. Stop it. I'm gonna trigger Hama to do 5, so it only takes 1 damage. I hate this guy so much.
This guy's just like running back and forth. I am definitely killing mine.
Yay.
Yes. Woo. And at this point, I'm also Warden of Healing. I know Warden of Healing on. Would you like a heal for Hammer, maybe, or someone?
Hama's going back to hand, but I'd take it on my heroes if you. Well, you take it. You have a lot of people damaged, maybe Faramir or something.
Yeah, I'll do one on. Whoops. I'll do one on Denethor and one on. Might as well heal up this Soldier of Gondor.
And I just did my whole discard ability. I pulled Hama back to hand. I reduced my threat by 1 with Morwen. I drew a card with the horn, and I got a free Westfold Horsebreaker with Thangol.
Nice. Beautiful. I've killed Osin. Yes. Die.
Turns into a Traitor's Confession. Cool.
Ooh, it's Osin's Confession. After attach hero readies, discard a card at random from your hand. I'll take that. And I'll put it on Denethor. Cool.
All right, now we can go to the last stage. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right.
Denethor is ready, so I don't have to activate the Traitorous Confession.
Nice.
But I do have to activate the Ruby Cloak Pin, which will be the first card that I draw. I'll discard, and then 3 more.
You can just do it right now if you want. Just.
Oh yeah, that's true. Top card gone. Very good tail. That's a bit of a shame. Oh, and Gandalf's back in my hand now.
And then we have Uncertain Dawn. You want to do that flavor text again?
Yeah. Where's that? Yeah. A sun breaks. As sun breaks over the streets of Aldburg, your cornered foes reveal themselves. Though you have gathered your clues, now bring them to bear as you battle for your lives and for the soul of Rohan. And when revealed, remove all suspicious cards and encounter side quests from the game, and add any set-aside dungeon or garrison enemies to the staging area if able. Us, good job we got rid of that.
Yeah. Would have been a party.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. So it said any suspicious cards. Oh, that's not the clues though. That's a shame. And then so it's flipping to the Uncertain Dawn. The Uncertain Dawn gets -5 quest points for each clue objective the players control. That's nice. So it's 45. We control 5.
We do. It's only 20.
That's not too bad. And at the beginning of the quest phase, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until an enemy is discarded. Reveal that enemy and add it to the staging area. And this cannot be defeated except at the end of the round. And if the players defeat the stage, we win the game.
Yeah.
Yes. Cool. So we are at the start of a new round.
Mm-hmm.
You are player 1.
All right. I have Astonishing Speed, which would really help us get that 20 down. But I have to remember that we have to survive to the end of the round as well.
Although there's only 1 enemy, so there's potentially 4 there. 1 off of the quest card and 2 cards. Not terrible.
Yeah, I think I can do this. Play Theodwyn for 2. And then put 1 back on Theoden. And then if I quest with Theodred and Theoden, Thangol, I can get a 3rd resource and still play Astonishing Speed. Plus I have Sneak Attack Gandalf to help me in the combat phase, so that should do it for me.
Cool. I'm going to play... I'm going to pay 2 for this Herald. And that not doing the Doom faction. And that draws me a card. Okay, cool. And then I'll pay for that card with a resource, and I'll play this guy for free. And then I'll pay for another herald. Cool. We done?
All right. So many Gandalfs. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna go for a boatload.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Going for 31 with. I'm gonna play
Wow.
Astonishing Speed right now just because I'm eager.
And I can also farm you as well for even more.
Ooh.
I think I'm gonna go for 14, and I'll look to scrap.
At 12 characters right now. So we're up
Nice.
by 39. We should be able to easily get our 20.
In that case, I'm gonna remove these because we've always got the backup for Faramir.
Yeah, we're still up. Did you push Q or A on
Both.
those?
Let's try it again. No, I think they are out.
Okay.
35. I think that's right.
All right, here we go. Oh, there's a new effect. At the beginning of the quest phase, discard cards on the top of the encounter deck until an enemy is discarded. Reveal that enemy and add the station area. So that will be right now. It's another
Ugh.
jerk. But a sneak attack Gandalf will take care of it. So that is our 0 card. Here's our first card. No. I lose 3 willpower.
I don't lose any willpower.
And our last card is Old Farmhouse. Make 28 progress. The toilet scrubber is free to make 26 progress here, which is all that we need because we have so many clues. But we
He
have to
should be healed
survive.
as well, shouldn't he?
Oh, yeah, I should.
So we just got to survive
Yep.
these two guys.
We raise our threat by 1 for the Whisper in the Dark.
Cool.
This guy is my sworn enemy, so I'll take him. Take him.
What are they holding? It looks like he's pulled his wig off or something. Like
Yeah.
beard.
Something furry. To avoid any unpleasantness, I am just going to... Actually, I'm going to use my Westfold Horsebreaker before the combat phase. Pull him back to hand to ready Thengel so my shadow card is face up. And then I'll do all my goofy discard stuff.
Nice.
Which is kind of a moot point at this point in the game.
But it's fun. It's the reason what the deck's doing, right?
It's fun.
It's fun. I'm going to defend mine with Denethor.
I have to defend mine first. He's 6 defense. I'll sneak attack Gandalf in. There's 6 attack. And I kind of just want to blow him up with Gandalf so he doesn't even get a chance.
Do it.
Die.
Do it.
Die. I hate you.
Nice. I'll defend with Denethor.
Good.
No. Sweet. So he attacked for 6, right? Denethor is our 5 defense, but I'll stop 1 damage with the Rama Sentry. and then I'll pile on. Bop, 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 bop. Boom, 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 boom. Pile on. Yeah.
Into the round, we have 5 clues, which is 25 minus 25 quest points. We only need 20. And we win.
Beautiful. Well done. Well played.
Yeah, it felt
Yeah,
like we managed the side quests pretty well and did things in an intelligent order.
yeah, I think so. And it wasn't easy by any stretch, but these decks worked very nicely together. I mean, I guess, we're both swarming, so there's always like generally quite a good strategy.
That one turn you defended 6 times was impressive.
Mm. And yeah, I was surprised no one died that turn. That was definitely a potential disaster.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
deck never caught up with yours, but I was able to get some stuff on the board. These
Oh, you
deep in
think so? I mean,
defenders did nothing. That was a little disappointing. But
mm. Well, I think mine had a really good start. My opening hand was great. Um, but
but you
yours
struggled
caught
through
up
that
like,
whole section with no steward too. That was impressive.
yeah, yeah, that sucked. But yeah, I think we kind of did pretty nicely in that quest, and yeah, did all right.
Yeah, it was fun.
Good fun quest. It's definitely one that I do remember playing with you and Ryan. Actually, this one I remember all the clues and everything.
Yeah.
Is this the second quest?
I believe this is the first quest of the cycle. So there's the 3 in the deluxe Children of Aorl, and this is the first AP of 6.
Cool.
But it's fun to see how much Gondor and Rohan changed with just a couple additions. You have 2 allies and 1 hero, and I have 3 allies and 1 hero, I think, added. And it just makes these decks a lot more fun.
Yeah, it really does, and stronger and like more competitive. Like
Yeah.
they can look after themselves. Like all of these plus questing and plus attack for Gondor is really nice. A little sort of like that's an old combo like
Mm-hmm.
Boromir and Visionary Leadership, but
But just the card draw.
Ingold, yeah, his card draw is just awesome.
It's nice not to have to rely on Aristor cheese.
Yeah, yeah, don't have to go as sphere for it at all, and yeah, just the ability to then just swarm harder because I still had allies in my hand that I could play. You don't get so like sort of you're not just top decking trying to look for something to like help you out.
Yeah. And guess what I didn't even rely on?
But
Aumund.
oh yeah, weird.
Didn't use him at all. It was weird. I could have done a nice loop with him with Guthwine, but just didn't come up until now. Just drew him.
You just got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice little combo. How many of them are you running? 2 or 3?
I think it's still 3. Let's see. Nope, only 1. That's fine.
Cheeky. I like this deck. This deck's also pretty straightforward. I mean, you have to sort of be on it for just the money, really, sort of like looking after the money. But
That's kind of a fun little business to take care of, though, isn't it?
yeah, it is. It's got some interesting, like, it's got enough interesting choices, but without it being too overwhelming.
I really like those lookouts and sentries, though.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're great, and the custodians are really good as well.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
3 hit points are crazy.
yeah, and you basically play them for free. I mean, they're kind of like a bit rubbish to draw early, but as soon as you start swarming, they're just like free. It's great.
Yeah, if you factor in their buff stats, they are a 7 stat ally for free.
Oh, yeah, that's nuts, really, isn't it? Faramir never really did his stuff, but he was always there to help out if we needed it.
Yep.
We were kind of winning pretty hard by that point. I think the heralds are really interesting. They're quite hard to play in multiplayer. It's quite
pretty
hard
steep cost, but it's really nice to be able to get healing in without running lore. Neither of us had lore heroes, but we were able to.
Yeah, absolutely. And Morwen as well. She's probably in there somewhere.
Yeah.
And it is good. Like it's quite powerful for what it is. Like the Doomed 2 is like as you say, like a steep curve cost for it, but you can play him like first turn and have 2 allies to very good turn into 4 allies turn 1, which is a really strong opener. Costs you 2 doom. But
He should make everybody put in an ally for free. 2 costs.
That's nice. Yeah. Or just jack your threat, not everyone else's. But I kind of, kind of get it. I
He was
get
worth
it.
it. He healed a lot of characters, kept us safe.
Yeah, he kept Denethor alive, tanking.
But we were in those mid-40s a lot of the game.
Yeah, we only had Gandalfs to control our threat.
Yeah.
But we had a lot of Gandalf, so
Yeah.
good fun.
Well, we better wrap it up there. Good game. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, thanks, man. We'll have to play again very soon.
And thank you for watching if you're still here.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.